readers, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com, and I'm back today with the June 2019 Bargain Bead Box bead and jewelry making subscription. I have my hand over this just because it is in this shockingly bright teal metallic mailer and I don't want to blind anybody, but this subscription is $17.95 a month. I do have a coupon code. It is OPAL2 if you want to save $2 off your first month's subscription. If you're new to my channel or new to the subscription, first of all, welcome. I do also have a playlist of over a year's worth of unboxings, and feel free to check that out if you're curious about what's come in previous months. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm so excited to see what's inside. Alright, so I'm sliding the contents out here, and we have a little letter, and we have our little tissue paper roll of our beads, and inside of this should be an organza bag with everything inside. But before I reveal that, let me take a look at the theme. Every month we have a cool theme. It says that this month's theme is called Blush. A luscious blend of peach, pink, and pearls combines with gold findings for a bright summer style. This collection features man-made Drusy pendants, rose quartz, and agate accents, plus a full strand of freshwater pearls. A crescent chandelier makes for a bold statement piece, while coordinating charms and links create delicate design options. So that sounds really cool. We also have our coupon here that you can use at beadboxbargains.com. If you're a subscriber, you also get this coupon every month. I am going to be placing an order soon. I was waiting for my coupon code to come in, so I'm excited to see that. And of course, every month they have a design contest where you can submit a picture of something you've made from the contents of the box and be randomly selected to win some credit to their online store. On the back of this letter, of course, we have our list of everything that's included, and it looks like there's going to be 17 different things. So here is a look at that if you need to pause the screen or refer back to it for any reason at all. I'm going to set this aside, and here is our little tissue paper roll here, and very cool, very pretty light pink organza bag that I'm going to keep and reuse, of course. And I'm going to open this up and we'll go through everything one by one. Alright, I just had to take a moment to get myself organized over here. I love the color scheme this month. Every month is pretty much completely different, but all of the items coordinate, which makes it really easy to work with, especially if you don't have a big stash built up already. So number one, it says this is a bag of 13.5 inches of 4x3mm freshwater pearl button beads, and these look really nice. So I'm going to take these out and we can get a closer look at those. This is a nice long strand, and they're so dainty and delicate. Really like the way these look. I'm very impressed. So here they are up close. You can get a good idea for what those look like. So of course, being freshwater pearls, each of them is just a little bit different, but they have that beautiful sheen on them that pearls do. Love that small size. They're very organic. They're going to be easy to incorporate into a lot of different things just because of the fact that they are so neutral. So I think we're off to a great start there. Those are really nice. Alright, then bag number two says it contains an 8-inch strand of 8x6mm electroplated Chinese crystal beads in peach opal. So those are really cool too. I don't have any rondelles in this combination. Of course, you guys know I love these two-tone combinations. They're just so interesting. And we have that beautiful opal, milky white tone there with the topaz, and it's electroplated, so you have that extra sparkle and rainbow effect when you move these beads around. I love this combination of the opal and the topaz. Those are beautiful, so I'll just let you take those in for just a few more seconds so you can get a close look up on those. Bag number three contains 100 pieces of Chinese crystal bicones in light rose, so we typically do receive one of these bags every month, just a different color that coordinates with whatever theme is coming for that particular month. So it's a nice long strand of Chinese crystal bicones, and it also looks like they have an AB finish on them. You can see the rainbow effect as the light is catching them, so they're super sparkly, and just the slightest bit of pink, they really blend in with the color of my hand. Those are going to go really well with everything here in the selection. Bag number four contains a 10-inch strand of glass rondelle beads in peach. Now I have these rondelles in all different colors that I've gotten on their sister site, Beadbox Bargains. I love them. They're very uniform, very nice. They're just an opaque glass. I don't have the peach, however, so I'm excited to get that. You don't see as many peach beads, so that's interesting. It's good to have these. And again, working really well with their theme this month of blush, just the light pinks and peaches and golds. And I like how these look next to the different shades of pink, especially that are coming up. It's a nice combination. Bag number 5 contains 4 pieces of 20 by 16 millimeter flower medallion charms. And it does say for all the metal included, it says metal used is high quality lead-free pewter alloy with a golden finish. So let's look at these. These look kind of neat. So we have 4 charms right here. So they are one-sided. They're very interesting. They would make a really cool accent on a bracelet, I think, in particular. Even just using one, they would add a nice detail and textural element. So there's an idea of the design of those on the front, and then here is a look at what the back looks like. Just a little bit of a concave shape there. And they do look nice on the back, they're just plain. Next up we have bag number 6, and this one contains 50 pieces of 4mm swirled rondelle spacer beads. So they are very small, but they coordinate well with the other gold findings in this particular month's subscription box. Here is a look at those. Very basic, very nice though. They'll go with so many different things. It's always great to have spacers like this on hand. I know for me, I tend to kind of blow through them and then it's not something that's as exciting or fun to stock back up on, so I always appreciate getting them in these boxes. So as you can see, they have this little swirl design on the side. I think those are really adorable. Alright, bag number 7 contains 12 pieces of 10mm Crackle Agate round beads. And it says on the list that these are permanently dyed and heat treated. It's how they got that bright, vibrant color on them that is so pretty. I love the mix of pink and red on these. That's stunning, very vibrant, and then you can see on some of them there's a little bit of white or clear. Some are a little bit more opaque and some are more translucent. You can also see these really interesting veins going through the beads as well. But I always appreciate getting different gemstones, just different stone beads in general in the subscription box, because in a lot of the other subscriptions I get a lot of check glass beads, and this one is a great way to add some stone beads to the mix without spending a ton of money. So aren't those beautiful? Next up we have bag number 8, and this contains a 30 by 16mm man-made oval Drusy pendant. It says it's made of resin and brass. So I'll take this out. This is very lightweight. So lightweight just because it's resin, so it's not real stone or anything. Has a hint of sparkle right there, nothing over the top, and then as you can see it's got the gold finish and tone all around that. So that's pretty. Doesn't feel like the highest quality pendant or anything like that, but that's okay. This is the bargain bead box after all, and it's still a pretty cool looking pendant. Then in bag number 9, we have 2 pieces of 24 by 15mm man-made Drusy teardrops, also made of resin and brass. So these look like they are in the same line as that pendant that we just saw. These are the same color, just in a teardrop shape. So again, just that lightweight resin with the gold going around it. Really cute. Just a hint of sparkle, just a light blush pink. These might make some really pretty earrings to go with something that you make with this, a necklace with maybe this as the pendant. That would be a nice set. So you can see how Bargain Bead Box really does send so many nice coordinating pieces, which make it great if you just don't have a lot to pull from. This kind of gives you a lot of different things you can use all together. Alright, so bag number 10 contains approximately 4 inches of 6mm rose quartz round beads. So awesome. I love getting more stone beads. So already got some agate, now we're getting some rose quartz. These of course are just a very light pink color, genuine stone, and what a perfect stone to put in this blush theme. So again, these are 6mm in size, so they're not very big, and they're smaller than these agate beads down here. Bag number 11 contains 25 pieces of 4-loop links. Let me take those out so we can get a good look at those. I love getting links. Said that a million times, but look at these. There's a bunch of them in here. 25 like it says, and you can really do a lot with these. Use your imagination when it comes to these links. What's cool is they're pretty small. Most of the links and connectors I seem to get are quite a bit larger, so these would make for a more dainty piece. They have that dotted design going around, and they are the same on both the front and the back. So sky's the limit with these pieces. You can really use them in any kind of jewelry making. There are a few pieces that you see that will need to be trimmed up just a little bit, but you can easily use some little clippers or something to, like a bead awl for that. You can poke those through. So again, not like the top of the line as far as quality goes, but it's okay. This stuff is totally usable, and they do send you 25 after all, so it's not like you're getting only 5. You do have plenty that are in excellent condition to pull from right away. Alright, bag number 12 contains 20 pieces of 7.5mm star bead caps. Again, just another nice thing to have. These are really cute. I haven't seen this particular design come through before. As it says, it looks like these are in a little star shape, which are very nice. There's a good look at those. And again, as you can see, all the findings that they're including are in the same gold tone, so it'll be easy to pull different things together and use them in pieces from the same bag. Now, they don't include gold tone findings every month. They do switch it up. Last month was silver. They've done antique brass, antique copper, rose gold, you name it. So they do switch it up. If this particular color scheme this month isn't your favorite, just wait till next month and chances are you might like that even better. Truly, no 2 months are the same. They do a great job with their themes. Alright, number 13. This contains a 7.5-inch strand of 8mm rose quartz round beads. So we got a 6mm strand, and now we have an 8mm strand. This one's even longer, so again, just great to have some more gemstone beads to play with. I like the fact that they included 2 different sizes. So we have our 6, our 8, and even the 10mm in the agate that all look so nice together. They're going to make some really beautiful pieces. Alright, bag number 14. This is a big one, guys. This is a 93mm Crescent Chandelier Pendant. So this is going to make a statement, that is for sure. Let's take a closer look at this. Oh my word, I haven't played with anything like this, but as you can see, it would make a very, very large pendant, and you have all these different holes down here to hang different beads from. I will have to play around with this for sure. I don't like to jump right away and say something isn't for me. That is my knee-jerk reaction with this, I'm not gonna lie. But that being said, I think it'll be fun to play with, and I think that I could make something really fun with this. As you can see, it's got the 2 holes here to use for your chain or your stringing material. Not everybody has the same taste, and that is perfectly fine. If I do use this, of course, I will absolutely share like I usually do. So you'll have to stay tuned for that and see if I come up with something. Then number 15, we have a bag of chain. This is 1 meter of 3mm steel Rolo chain. Always love getting this, you guys know. So this is in the gold tone that goes with everything we've got here. I go through chain all the time. This is a nice size. It's not that big. And you get a whole meter in that little bag. So just around 3 feet, which is going to go quite a long way. Then bag number 16 contains 2 pieces of Chandelier Findings. These are great to make some quick earrings. You can even use these for pendant findings as well, and they're pretty basic, just with the little loops going all around. Just attach different beads and things with some head pins or eye pins, and you've got yourself a nice pair of earrings. So very nice addition to the bag as usual, and there is a look at the back of one of those. So they aren't the same on both sides. I just want to point that out. And we are already down to our last bag. This is number 17, and it says it contains 3 pieces of hook and eye clasp. So pop those out. I actually really like this style clasp. I just used one recently. So here are the hooks and then the little eyes. Those are very nice, and I love that they include 3 whole sets, not just one. The value in this subscription is so amazing, don't you guys think? I know from the response of me doing these unboxings that this is definitely one of you all's favorites. It's definitely one of mine, just because you can't really beat the amount of things that you get inside this subscription box every single month, and how well everything's coordinated. No matter if you are an experienced beader with a large stash or you are brand new and only have a little bit, I think it's just a nice addition if you are into subscription boxes like I am. So that is everything for June 2019 in the blush theme. I think they did a great job once again coordinating everything. It really makes me inspired to look at this bead mat and want to start putting things together. Once again, if you haven't signed up for their subscription, you are interested. First of all, I'm not here to sell you a box, and they didn't pay me to make this video and tell you how wonderful their box is. These are my honest opinions. But if you would like to sign up, go ahead and use the code OPAL2 to save yourself $2 off the first month's box, which is actually a bag, and you will only have to pay $15.95 for your first month. I will leave the link for that down below if you want to check that out. Feel free to leave me a comment or question down below. You guys know I always love to hear from you. Hopefully I'll be able to play around with some of these beads and come back in another video and share with you what I've made, because that's one of my favorite things to do. I want to thank you guys so much for being with me for another fun unboxing. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and as always, happy beading. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my latest videos. Check out the information section under the video for links to my social media handles and other helpful info, and feel free to check out my shop at orchidandopal.com. Thanks for watching!